Hi, I'm Hope Birch and welcome to Bit Tip Tuesday. Today we're going to talk about the difference between a leverage bit and a direct pressure bit. Scully's back and he's wearing a direct pressure bit. It happens to be a slow twist snaffle. I'll see if I can open his mouth. You can see how that thing's laying on his tongue and pinching him. He's miserable. But I just want you to see how a direct pressure bit works. So in other words, there's a bit in your horse's mouth. It's sitting on his tongue in front of his molars. Now, it looks low, but remember, he doesn't have lips. But when you're riding and you pull, right, what happens? The bit raises and it's just direct pressure on his mouth. And if it's a snaffle, it's going to push down on his tongue, pinch it, and squeeze the bit and his lips against his teeth. Though any bit that has a break in the middle, a broken snaffle, will do that kind of action in their mouth. Next, we're going to talk about what a leverage bit does in his mouth. I'm going to change his bridle and be right back. Okay, now Scully has on a leverage bit. So what does a leverage bit actually mean? We're going to look at it. First off, it's laying on his tongue. It can be a broken mouthpiece or a straight. This happens to be straight across. So it's basically the same as a straight snaffle, right, without a break. But this bit is a pelham, and it has two places for reins. I purposely left the reins off the top here just to show you. I didn't want too many things hanging. So if I pull these reins, the top rein on a pelham, it acts just like a direct bit, right? You just pull straight back. But once we put on his curb and we make it tight, once you lift up that bottom rein, it's going to engage this chain and it's going to trap the bit between his jaw, actually. The bit's going to trap his tongue in his lower jaw. So when you pull, you're squeezing the bit down and squashing his tongue to his bottom jaw. A leverage bit is really effective as well because it pushes forward and puts pressure on their pole. The best part about a leverage bit is you can use it for correction, and then you can let it go, and your horse can just march along happy. If you need it, correction. If you want to be a lighter rein, you would just use more snaffle. So that's the difference between a direct bit, which is the top of a leverage bit, and a leverage bit, which would engage a curb and use leverage on their bottom jaw. See you next week.